The Rock. He's off filming movies again. And when he's not filming movies or hanging out in the TKO boardroom, he's apparently shaking hands with Jake Paul, brother of Logan Paul, and posting it on Instagram. Jake Paul, of course, has a boxing match with Mike Tyson. For real, this is supposed to be a boxing match. This is not a gimmick. This is Jake Paul standing in there with Mike Tyson, who even at his age is still a scary person. And there is The Rock trying to give some encouragement to Jake Paul. At least he didn't kiss his cheek like the Godfather when you're going to be assassinated. He could be the Rock father. So what do we think of The Rock doing this, and what do we think of Jake Paul having a boxing match, a legit boxing match, with who The Rock is calling the GOAT, the greatest of all time, Mike Tyson?
I know you don't have an Instagram and you're not logged in, but if you see the comment section, it is nasty.
They're just I love it. So there's cheap heat on Instagram for The Rock and Jake Paul.
Yeah, it's like they're saying, Rock, what are you doing? Keep this bows out of your life. You'll delete this, and stuff like that.
Fans did not hold back after The Rock shook hands with Jake Paul ahead of his fight with Mike Tyson. Cinema Blend apparently has an Instagram account also.
Oh, wow, that led right into it. I didn't even know you had that.
And apparently saw that people are. I don't have any of them up here, but one has to acknowledge just how tough people have been on Jake when it comes to his pivot from YouTube celebrity to up-and-coming boxer. So you can still delete this, Rock. Mad respect for you, but L post. Right. How much did he pay you to post this? Nah, buddy, we don't want to keep seeing the Paul brothers. Ooh, that's a shot at Logan as well.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's cool that The Rock did this for his Make-A-Wish before Mike punches him into the sun. Oh, isn't that's a shot? That's a very WWE inside baseball joke there. I like it. Rare moment when The Rock was wasting his time.
Right. Yes, he makes the most of all of his time. That's for sure.
Oh, boy. What say you about Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson?
It's terrible.
Terrible because one of them is going to get slaughtered, or terrible because you just aren't a big fan of the boxing?
I'm not a big fan of the celebrity worked boxing, which is weird because I'm a fan of pro wrestling.
You expect this to be worked a bit? You don't expect this to be maybe totally on the up and up?
Oh, this is a work.
Okay.
They talked before the fight who would win, what they're going to do. Yeah, this is a work. They're not going to go at each other 100%. The Mike Tyson has already done something like this, and when he did it, they just called it a draw, and it was just him and somebody, maybe Holyfield, or might have been Holyfield. They did a rematch, but they're both old men, so they just kind of were palling around doing an exhibition, and they just called it a draw.
Tyson has apparently been training for this, seriously.
Mm-hmm.
So, would you want to see a real on the up and up boxing match between Mike Tyson and Jake Paul?
I'll be honest with you. I got tricked and bought one of the pay-per-views for Jake Paul, and I just wanted to see him get creamed. And then he boxed a wrestler, but the wrestler was terrible, and the whole event was terrible. Snoop Dogg was announcing this fight before there was the opener, and the fight was horrible, and Snoop Dogg was drinking and smoking, so he's really trashed the whole time, and he's just screaming. So there's just three people that were really intoxicated that were announcing. I was like, all right, I'm not really into this. This isn't my scene.
Okay, I would like to see if this were a real boxing match. I would like to see Mike Tyson just pummel him.
Well, I mean, Jake Paul has boxed a lot of people, so he might beat him. And Tyson is old.
Tyson is old, but Tyson looks like he's still quick and he's still powerful.
I wonder when is this boxing match?
Sometime in the summer.
Oh boy,
They've got some time to work up to it. So there you go. Tell us in the chat. Tell us in the comments. What do you think of The Rock palling around with Jake Paul and publicizing it? What do you think of this upcoming boxing match? Paul versus Tyson, 100% work. 100%. It almost has to be either 100% work or 0% work. Because, like, once it's a certain percentage work, it's all a work, right? Like, it can't be half a work, can it?
No, it's 100%
It's either a work or it's not. Okay, so we have one vote for 100% work. All right, I enjoy this. Thank you.
And Fran, I'll see you tomorrow.
There you
go.
go.
How about that for the breaking the fourth wall here? I'll see you tomorrow.
There we go. See, somebody from the Don't Bury the Lead circle of friends here, watching live and chiming in.